Hello, this is Shadow Ranger back with another video. A couple hours ago I was reading an article on 411mania.com's wrestling section by a guy named Steve Cook, and he made a comment about something, and I wanted to talk a little bit about it. I can't post the link to the article because I was on my work computer, and I'm on my computer at home now, but I can't seem to find the article anymore. So he was talking about TNA. He was talking about, he made an analogy about the bridge. He was talking about how he wishes TNA would be the bridge between WWE and Ring of Honor. You know, WWE being the mainstream company and Ring of Honor being the IWC friendly company. And he said he wishes TNA would be that middle. And that brings me to what I want to talk about. Regardless of things such as veterans and booking and blah 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 blah, there's always going to be some dissatisfaction with the IWC when it comes to TNA. And that is because there is a fundamental difference in what type of company TNA wants to be and the type of company that the IWC wants them to be. And when you really break it down, when you really get past all the bullshit that people like to talk about, what does the IWC really want TNA to be? They want them to be Ring of Honor with a bigger budget. That's really it. Forget about the stuff about the booking and forget about veterans and ex-WWE talent, all that. Get past all the bullshit. In the end of the day, what the IWC wants TNA to be is Ring of Honor with a bigger budget. If Ring of Honor, if a billionaire were to buy Ring of Honor today, the IWC would have no more use for TNA, because now they have what it is they want. They just want Ring of Honor with a bigger budget, and a lot of their resentment towards TNA is because TNA used to be that. If you watch TNA in like 04, 05 and you look at Ring of Honor today, that's what TNA was. It used to be Ring of Honor with a bigger budget. And I think a lot of the people in the IWC are disappointed that TNA no longer wants to be that. They actually want to try to become a bigger, more profitable, more successful company, and the IWC hates them for it. And the IWC is going to have to accept that. That's one of those things that the IWC just has to accept. That what you want TNA to be is very different from what they want to be. The IWC wants TNA to settle for mediocrity. Just being the Ring of Honor with a big budget, that's selling, that's giving up, that's mediocrity. TNA doesn't want that. They want to be what WCW was in 1998. They want to have that mainstream publicity. They want to have that worldwide recognition. They want to sell out 20,000 seat arenas on a regular basis. That's what they want to be. And I feel like if they just didn't do that and just settled to be Ring of Honor with a bigger budget, it would just be giving up. It would be settling for mediocrity. I'd rather see them try and fail over and over and over than to just give up and say, okay, we'll be the bridge. I feel like that bridge is the bridge of mediocrity. We're not even gonna try anymore. And I emailed the guy who wrote the article on the website. I said, is that gonna get them the success that they want? They want to rival TNA wants to rival WWE. They want to achieve somewhat that same success. They want worldwide recognition. And while a lot of people think it would be more entertaining for the fans if they were just the bridge, and some would say that it would be better for the wrestling business if they were the bridge, is that the best thing for TNA? I don't think so. Will being Ring of Honor with a bigger budget give them the worldwide recognition that they want? Will it give them the worldwide presence that they want? Will that make them the money that they want to make? I don't think so. I know the IWC and a lot of the wrestling fans want TNA to be that bridge. They want TNA to be Ring of Honor with a bigger budget. But I guess my question is, can TNA really be the success that they want to be by doing that? And is the success that they want impossible? Does it matter what they do? Is there anything that could help that could give TNA the success they want? They want to rival, like I said, they want to rival WWE. They want to sell out 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 seat arenas. They want to be known worldwide. Is it impossible? I don't think so, but I want to know what you think. Is it impossible? If they would it matter who owned the company? Would it matter who was the head of creative? If they gave the complete control of the company to the IWC darling Paul Heyman, could he even make it that? Should they just give up and accept the mediocrity? Do you think they should do that? Just give up and say, just accept the mediocrity and be Ring of Honor with a bigger budget and make all the IWC happy? Forget about being bigger, but forget about being more successful. Forget about achieving the goals that they want to achieve. Or should they keep trying? Should they keep trying, even though they failed in the past, even though they will fail more in the future? Should they keep trying? I want them to keep trying. I don't want TNA to settle for mediocrity. I don't want TNA to just be Ring of Honor with a bigger budget like a lot of the IWC wants. I don't want them to be that bridge. I want them to burn that damn bridge down. Am I wrong in my assessment? Let me know. To anybody who sees this video, people in the IWC, is that what you want from TNA? Really stop and think about it. Look at what TNA used to be. Look at what it is now. Look at what Ring of Honor is and what you want Ring of Honor to be. Am I wrong in my assessment? Do you just want TNA to be Ring of Honor with a bigger budget? Would you rather them be that and be stagnant than to have them continue trying to be bigger? Would you be happy if TNA settled for that mediocrity of just being Ring of Honor with a bigger budget? Or do you want them to keep trying to be bigger? Do you want them to keep trying to get to the level of WWE? Or at least the level of what WCW was at its height? Think WCW middle of 1998. That's why I think it was like WCW. I think that's kind of into middle of where WCW's highest point was during the late 90s. 98 was a really good year for them. Leave that to you. So think about what I said. Do you consider that? So my question to you is this: one, do you want TNA to just be Ring of Honor with a bigger budget? Do you think that would make them more successful? Like, do you think that would achieve, not just more successful? Do you think that would help them achieve the goals that they want to achieve? They want to rival the WWE. They want to sell out 20, 30, 40,000 seat arenas every week. They want worldwide recognition like WWE has. Would being Ring of Honor with a bigger budget give them that success? Do you care if they make that success? Would you just rather them be stagnant and just do what you want them to do? Do you do you disagree with my assessment that is settling for mediocrity? I look forward to your feedback. This is the Shadow Ranger. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.